Hi guys, this is just an update on the worm farm. It's doing quite well. This is my first bin that I started with, and the worms have pretty much eaten through most of the matter here. And so I have started a second bin right over here, and I looked at the collector tray and you could see that there's like a lot of sludge in here, and there are a lot of worms in this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of this over to the second bin, and I'm going to move this bin on the top so that the worms move down to this bin. And we'll see how that goes, but worm farming is super duper easy. I've been going on out on vacations a lot this summer, and I haven't been around much, and so this pretty much is maintenance free, other than me having to move this stuff over. You can put food in there and you can be gone for a few weeks, and the worms are quite happy, as you can see. So they're happy, I'm happy, and as a result we're getting some good stuff. You can see the liquid is the worm tea, and this part right here is not as moist, but this is their castings, and so there's lots of worms in here. But they eat just about anything. I mean, see, I've got newspaper in here, and they'll eat eggshells, or tons of stuff. So this was a lot easier than doing the dry composter. Since I've been around, I haven't been tending to it. Not much has been happening. It's been really hot, but because I haven't put moisture in there and turning it, it's kind of remained stagnant. So this is a lot faster, and you don't have to worry about maintaining it. Okay, so you can see I put the worm farm back together, and this bottom tray is the one that has the food in it. This being the collector tray, and I cleaned out all the sludge. I'm not sure whether that is something I could use in the garden. It's just it had a lot of worms in it, so I wanted to put the worms back into the bin. So I just put the sludgy matter into this second bin. I noticed that not all the newspaper is decomposed in leaves, and they really love the newspaper. So I just kind of like push the newspaper to the side, and then I'm trying to get the finer decomposed areas over to this side. And then and I was just going to leave the top off, but then I remembered I had my third bin that I wanted to use, and so what I decided to do was just throw a light layer of the decomposed area down, and I'm going to go ahead and leave the top off here, and they're going to migrate down to the bottom. In fact, as I was testing this out, they had already started poking downward. So I'm just going to keep doing that, and that way I'll be able to have some clean dirt and get most of the worms out of there. But if you go into the garden, hey, that's not a problem, because they can go be fruitful and multiply there too. You can never have enough worms. So I just wanted to give you that as an update, and I'm excited I get to use my third bin, get that out of the house, and now I'm at pretty much 2-bin capacity, and I can just keep rotating it, and my worm farm is thriving. I found lots of little baby worms, and that's a good sign, because if they're reproducing, that means they're happy, and so that's exciting to me, because I want to be able to get as many worms as I possibly can in this environment, and it's a symbiotic relationship. They're happy and I'm happy, because worm farming is, I think, better than composting. You easily get the tea out of it, and you also get this beautiful broken down rich compost, and my garden's just really going to do well because of it. So, and it's natural, and since you're doing it yourself, you know what you're feeding the worms. And it also makes me feel good because if something starts going bad, I just set it aside for the worms, or I can use banana peels or even expired cereal. They'll eat anything. This video helped you. As always, if you have questions, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to help you if I can. That's part of the fun, is just learning from each other. So I appreciate you watching this video. Take care. Happy gardening.